This is the Star News Brief. I'm Joeli Regi. Once businessman Mohammed Bashir Mohamud was in the hands of his attackers. They strangled him with bare hands, burnt parts of his body with car lighter flames, while attempting to pull off his toenails, possibly using pliers. A postmortem on Monday showed that at the same time, the attackers repeatedly bludgeoned his head with a blunt object, inflicting concussion trauma, among other torture techniques. The aim was to have the 36-year-old businessman die while bearing as much excruciating pain as could break him. The whole time, the study showed while he was writhing in pain and pleading for help, Bashir attempted to fight for his life. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing star 550 star 3#. Deputy President William Ruto has moved to quell simmering infighting in the Hustler movement, even as traces of suspicion persisted among his allies. The Star has established that the DP has stepped in to end bad blood among his troops and whip them to agree on a common purpose. Sources say the Deputy President has held talks with Nakuru Senator Susan Kihika, Bahati MP Kimani Ngunjiri, and Gatundu South MP Moses Kuria. At the center of the acrimony in the Hustler Movement House are the power struggles and the build-up to the 2022 general election and by-elections. Chief Justice Martha Koome on Monday took office with a strong message to her colleagues that they should all endeavor to protect the independence of the judiciary and resist any invitation to rule on any case based on bias or ill will. She reminded judges how former Chief Justice Willy Mutunga said the judiciary was under capture by agencies within the government, private sector, and civil society. Koome said this is an active threat to the independence of the judiciary. Judicial independence, she said, is anchored and ring-fenced in the Constitution. The One Kenya Alliance could pick its 2022 presidential candidate through a conference of national delegates, the Star has learnt. The 12-member technical committee that was picked by the OCA principals to spearhead coalition talks has recommended against consensus on boardroom negotiations. If the principals agree to the proposal, then each of the 4 constituent parties will be allocated a certain number of delegates that will form the National Delegates Conference. The OCA is made up of Musalia Mudavadi of ANC, Kalonzo Musyoka of Wiper, Gideon Moi of KANU, and Ford Kenya's Moses Wetangula. The Competition Authority of Kenya has accused bread makers of deceiving consumers. A statement from the competition watchdog following investigations established unfair and misleading market conduct by the actors. Top on the list was failure by manufacturers to provide manufacturing dates on bread wrappers in the prescribed format, with others omitting the applicable month in the expiry dates. This, according to CAK, exposes consumers to multiple risks, including consumption of expired products. They have also been cited for failing to provide the weight of their bread products and ingredients. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing star 550 star 3#.